What you learn living overseas that nobody talks about. There's a lot that nobody tells you, stuff that hits you deep once the honeymoon phase is over. Here's what I learned. Maybe you felt this, some of it too. One, you miss your old life, even if it sucked. Sounds crazy, right? You finally escape the rat race, the toxic job, the cold weather, the fake smiles. And then out of nowhere, you start missing it. And the weird little routines you hated, the corner store you swore you never miss, you realize that it was familiar, and losing something like that can be hard for some. There is grief in leaving, even if it was killing you back home. Two, you feel invisible sometimes. You walk down the street and people glance past you like you're a ghost. No offense, no warmth, no recognition. You don't speak the local language well. You don't share the history or the inside jokes. It's humbling. Sometimes it stings. You get used to being the other person, and that invisibility can become lonely at sometimes for some people. Old friends back home won't stick around. Number three, you think they'll still stay in touch. You think the distance doesn't matter, but life moves on. They forget to call. Birthday wishes eventually stop. You're no longer part of their day-to-day life. That is painful, but it is the reality for some people. For some, you realize many friendships were just convenient. Now you have to build a new one or stand alone by yourself. Four, some locals silently judge you, and you learn to stop caring. To some, you're the rich foreigner, the easy target, the clueless outsider. They may make assumptions about you, about your money, your motives, or your culture. You can explain it till you're blue in the face, but most of them won't listen. Eventually, you stop trying. You just live your life and you keep your head down. Five, loneliness is a different beast here. It's just not about being alone. You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely isolated because no one truly gets your story, your past, your way of seeing things. That disconnect cuts deep sometimes. You learn to live with it or it will break you. Your old identity vanishes. You're no longer the guy with the fresh, steady job or known face. You're just a plain foreigner. No title, no status. That emptiness can shake your very foundation. You have to figure out who you are without all the old labels. Seven, the language barrier humbles you. You might be smart, successful, confident back home. Here you struggle to order food or ask for directions. You get to laugh at it. You feel like a child again. It's frustrating, but it teaches you to listen more and talk less. You learn patience in a way you never knew before. 8. You never fully fit in, and that's okay. Now, no matter how long you stay, even if you marry a local, learn the language, raise kids, too many, you'll always be the foreigner that can sting. Once you accept it, you stop fighting for acceptance. You find peace in being respectful, kind, and simply present. 9. Patience becomes a survival skill. Things take forever. Simple stuff, banking, paperwork, repairs drag on. You'll get pissed. You might lose your temper, or you adapt. You learn to breathe deep and let go of things you can't control. 10. Not every expat is someone you want to know. Some are great people, but some are bitter, angry, or just miserable. They complain nonstop about the country, the people, the heat. They drag you down if you'll let them. Choose your company wisely. 11. You might get used and that shakes your trust. You might get used and that shakes your trust, pardon me. Some see you as a wallet, a ticket out, a temporary fix. They smile while they plan. You get burned once, maybe twice. Then you learn boundaries. You'll get better at spotting who is real and who is just trying to use you. 12. You live between two worlds. You don't fully belong here, but you're not really home anymore either. You're in a kind of limbo. It can be confusing, lonely at times, but also where growth actually happens. 13. You might miss the grind you ran away from. It sounds nuts. You escape the stress, the rat race, the boss breathing down your neck, but sometimes you miss the fire, the sense of purpose, even the chaos. It's strange, kind of nostalgia type of feeling that you have. 14. Money feels different. You're rich here by local standards. That can feel awkward. You learn to be humble with it. You stop flashing cash. You give quietly. You get smart about where and how you spend your money. 15. Getting sick is a wake-up call. You're alone in a foreign clinic. No one speaks your language. You don't know what's being done to you. It can be scary as hell. But it is how you actually, but it shows you who actually cares, who shows up and who doesn't. 16. You stop explaining yourself. People back home won't get why you stay, why you live so differently, why you choose this path. You learn to shrug things off. You learn to stop justifying yourself. You just live your truth the best way you can. 17. You realize how little you actually need. Turns out it's not really much. A roof, a fan, clean water, a few people who don't drain, and a few good people who don't drain you. Good food. You learn to live light. 18. You get softer inside, and harder on the outside. Living here makes you more empathetic, more aware of other struggles, but it also makes you less tolerant of bullshit. You speak less, but when you do, it matters. 19. You can't run from yourself. You move to countries, but brought your bad habits, fears, and baggage with you. Moving didn't fix you. You had to do the work yourself, no matter where you live. 20. You learn to be comfortable with silence. No distractions, no fake small talk, just you. Some days that is peace. Other days it is uncomfortable as hell. 21. Comfort isn't the goal anymore. You get used to the broken things, delays, the unexpected. You survive because you got no choice. Growth will replace comfort. 22. You let go of control. You can't make this place run like your old country. You can't change people's mind. You either adapt or you leave. 23. People see what they want to see. Some think you're lucky, some others think you're lost. None of that really matters. You keep living your truth and what makes you happy. 24. Stop needing permission. You quit asking if what you're doing is right or approved. You live quietly and firmly on your own terms. 25. You become a stranger to your old life. When you go back home, things feel off. You have changed, and maybe they haven't. 26. You find new definitions of wealth. Peace, quiet mornings, a neighbor who cares, a full belly, not money, not stuff. 27. You build new families, not by blood, but by those who show up in your life, who listens, who actually cares. Sometimes strangers become your best family. 28. You accept not being understood. You don't owe anyone an explanation. 29. You see what real happiness is. It's not a promotion or a car or approval from others. It is peace in your life, the slow mornings and having a clear mind. 30. You learn to let go of people, places, control, the need to be right. You let go and you grow. So I like to end this and thank everybody for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below, and I will see you on the next video.